Meghan Markle warned of two outcomes if she outshines Prince Harry at Invictus Games. Meghan Markle could face two outcomes if she outshines Prince Harry at Invictus Games, an expert has claimed. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be heading to Vancouver and Whistler in 2025 for the next Invictus Games, and the couple are already taking part in private tours and visits to promote the event. Harry and Meghan have just returned from a tour of Nigeria, where they visited hospitals and schools in the capital Abuja. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. They made a huge effort to push the Invictus Games while in the West African country. However, Meghan was accused by royal experts of taking the spotlight away from her husband while in Nigeria, as she wore a series of chic and colourful outfits that grabbed attention while on the unofficial royal tour. While Harry was dressed in beige suits or muted colours, Meghan stole the show with a bright yellow maxi dress, a gorgeous red figure-hugging frock and a peach-coloured dress that accentuated her glowing complexion. She even told the audience at the Women in Leadership event in Abuja that she very quickly got the memo that I need to wear more colour so I can fit in with all of you in your incredible fashion. Clinical psychologist, Dr. Sona Kapoor, founder of the Serenity Psychological Services, warned the mother of two that there are two outcomes when one person outshines the other in a relationship, and explained to OK! Magazine that Harry needs to have strong self-assurance and mutual support if he's happy living in Meghan's shadow. It can add pressure if not managed well, potentially causing feelings of inadequacy or resentment. Success requires open communication, mutual support, and ensuring both partners have opportunities to pursue their interests and shine, she explained. Their three-day visit to Nigeria marked the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's first official international tour since they stepped down from the royal family in January 2020, and they've hinted that there are more on the way as they promote to Invictus Games around the world. However, their decision to increase their workload has angered King Charles, who has reportedly tried to put a stop to Harry and Meghan visiting any countries in the Commonwealth. Royal expert Tom Quinn told the Mirror the monarch was determined to find a way to stop it happening in future and was angrier than anyone has ever seen him, when he discovered his estranged son was planning on more international trips. For Charles and William, it's as if Meghan and Harry are saying, "We don't need your permission to be working royals, we will do it on our own terms whenever and wherever we like," he explained. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle seem to show that they don't need King Charles' permission to be working royals as they want to do it on their own terms, a royal author has claimed. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have just returned home from their trip to Nigeria, during which they visited the country's military headquarters, met charity organizations and politicians, and promoted the Invictus Games. They were invited by Nigeria's highest-ranking military official, Christopher Musa, but the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Richard Montgomery, stressed the Sussexes were not visiting Nigeria on official business. And following reports that the pair's visit almost looked like a royal tour, former BBC royal correspondent Jenny Bond said King Charles and Prince William would also want to set the record straight, as Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior royals more than 4 years ago. Sources close to Harry and Meghan stressed the trip to Nigeria was not a royal tour, but royal author Tom Quinn tells us the visit seemed to be a bold statement that they refuse to accept that they are no longer working royals. According to the expert, the trip left Charles and William scratching their heads and thinking of ways to control this nightmare situation. As Mr. Quinn noted, when you look at what Harry and Meghan got up to on their Nigeria visit, it is easy to see why the senior royals are worried. Everything you might expect from an official royal visit was there: the receptions, the visits to schools and charities, to wounded soldiers and the disabled.